Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to see you here. I'm Ryi Kui Yu. I'm a PhD student in the Department of the United Management at Zhonghua University. It is my pleasure to be here, share my research finding with you. This morning I'm going to talk about my research entitled Police Department Case Performance Embrace a Case Study of Taipei Police Department. Here on this slide, you can see outlines in my presentation. For first, we can leave any question you may have until the end of the presentation. The result is traced as follows: the repress and the reverse background of the start first in the first parting. The second parting contrasts the review of the results in its literature. The load of the multiple abuse are divided in the third party. The result of the research are placed in the fourth party. And the fifth party consists of the discussion of the result. The embrace of the study are also placed in the party, and some results and the best for the principal results in the first place under loss and views before completing the study. Introduction, research, morals, and performance, differentiation, research, decision, research, result, and finding, conclusion, and suggestion. Instruction. Science and the police have been the main cornerstone of the nation's skills under influence, strengthening the performance management of the police and the making improved security can be the controls can be built in her. In recent years, police speeds operates towards commerce issue, and the duty of the police also appeals from the ranking crimes to the maintain order to improve the quality of the life of the people. Golden Stills, 1997. According to the Taipei Police Station 2018, Taipei City had the highest the price of the Fabra security injuries case, which the worst public security controls, followed by Tainan and Kaohsiung, because Taipei is the capital of the Taiwan and raised first in the population dress in Taiwan, stress the rest, and the stress trees have the reverse underfield. Before involving the false information of the Taipei City Police Department and the recruit keys feature and the involving more to the nonsense to the case handling performance of the Taipei City Police Department in the research knowledge of the study. Research knowledge and the purpose. Based on about the research coverage and the background and the roles, the analysis and the correct to the rest document, the Taipei City Police Department is used to consider data informs analysis to the explore and compress the default of the Taipei Police Station and provides results. Analysis for the management reports the research objectives are as follows. One use the data involves most analysis modes to the converse the roles and the cons of the Taipei City Police Department case handling performance to the discuss the operation to performance of the Taipei City Police Department. Please find out the important phrase the first case handle performs analysis and provides suggestion for the first case handling. Purpose and the practice decision made the efforts for the management. This research is based on the Taipei City Police Department as the research objects and based on the reverse data of the each police station compressed by the Taipei City government station with source and the reverse range of the police station of the slash the input and the output. First of all, the data involves a mode, analysis mode is used performance in rise. Taipei City Police Department. Because of the large number of the police stations in Taiwan, in order to serve town and the manpower and under critical capacity, the police station in the Taipei City The stress forecast handle perforce evaluates due to the different conditions in the spatial region. The research cannot reach the result of the comparison extension. The data invites more analysis more is used to do the performance evaluation of the Taipei City Police Stigma, and the study use DES as the base for data analysis. One is the research mode and the stress research mode roles ratio contrast and the analysis of the risk. Police information requires information the operators of the input item and the output item. Three controls cross such an input item and the output item and is averaged as the database and construct a model. For the use the DESO for the data analysis to the involves the performance of the police station. 5 based under impulse results put forward measurements important for the accurate case and performance of the police station. Difference. The police is one of the ultimate aggressed and is the best for the access of the state power. It is appointment by the government to the mass police office in the accordance with the law and in aggressive handle police operation. It is responsible to the police post of maintaining social order and maintaining social trust as the main principal force. Use the mass trace order as a trace means is best for the control rules. King Wang Min, 2000. The police have the police trusting police first of the weight document and the sets under first for the police other interaction. Also, under World War Iraq, the 24-hour surface of the police office is the curiosity because of its arrest nature. The people rules more when the police operation highlights the importance of the police operation. And the word of the police operation trains at any time the surface of the maintaining of the order for the journalist police and the support of the crimes may work concern of the police operators have to France. Say in so the police order for police of the police officers in the place of the crimes prefer success issues the relation and the fight the debris ingression, use the police improvements, 7 months later of the police security amounted service relation first registration, reform, business beauty, city police, whole host operation funding purpose, and the internet and other matter should be research. 3 is input the item and 3 is output the item by fault or moderns. See the rest, the research about justice of the police station in downtown Taipei from the 2015 to the 2019 at the total of the 14 police stations were in place in the research as shown in the table. See the coordinates P1 to P14 and the police station. This is for modern CCR. The performance of the CCR model is follows. 2 the BCC model. 3 the balanced weightable model. 4 the master balanced purity. Research result and finding. These results use data imbalance analysis to the rest of the operation performance the weight variable. Use the CCR model to all the overall operators of the each year of the study and use the BCC model to the arrange the scales of hues and the Q. This efforts of each year, and they use the different visible methods to be the cups of each year is input and output variable are the value used to up into use the value of the each year use the what's the observation. This study used the data inverse analysis mirrors to the analysis overall effects of the diversity police department in different years. According to the analysis result of the study, the thingy has the better of all offers in the teach is the return scales and the flash return to scales. In the analysis about visible is first near the number of the increments and the number of the police duty in the merits, the first analysis, the Taipei City Police Department, as well as the outward thank you by years. Thank you very much for the suggestion.